What is going on, YouTube? We are back with another reaction. Today, we're going to react to Ashton Hall being detained by the Miami police. So, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I am actually very well versed when it comes to law enforcement related videos, activities, or just knowledge in general. So, we're going to see what's going on with this. Why did they detain him? And I just thought it was interesting because it's Ashton Hall. You know, he's been pretty big on the internet for the last couple of months. He started this whole trend of just your daily routine, your morning routine, your afternoon routine, and every time he put out a routine, it's getting thousands of views. And this man, he's probably well off for the rest of his life. But I have a big respect for him from what I've always seen over the years. So let's see what they pull him over for. Is it anything reasonable? You know what I mean? But if it's not, you know, this could have just been just for some, you know, just to see him, just to meet him. You never know. Like, you never know what can go through certain PO's minds, right? So let's see what's going on.
823.
How's it going, sir? License, registration, proof of insurance, please.
I have a picture of my license.
I do want to say, I think they didn't even blur his license plate. I hate to put it out there so obviously, but they did not blur his license plate as soon as the cop stepped out of the car. And I don't know if you all saw that. I just kind of went past that, you know. But yeah, no, they did not. They did not blur it. That's kind of, you shouldn't be, you know, putting people's business out there like that.
That's fine. Can you lower these back windows for me, please?
As you all probably already know, the reason to roll down the back windows is because, not because, you know, simply because they're just dark tinted windows, but because you just don't know if anybody's back there. You really never know. And, you know, a lot of law enforcement, they kind of go off of plain view, right? So if there's something out in the back seat that can be incriminating, that can be a danger to himself or the other people in the car, you're gonna want to see that, right? Just safety purposes. You know, some officers might want to pull you over because it's just simply dark tinted windows, and it might be in violation of that statute or that municipality code, right? So it's multiple reasons for that. I don't know his exact reason yet, unless you know, he said something, I didn't hear it. But let's see what's going on.
Let me get my phone so I can take a picture. And get me your registration and insurance, please.
He should have already had that phone ready, man. Like, you don't want to waste people's time. I understand it's your stop, it's your investigation, but, you know, just try not to waste people's time.
7120 on the CBS from earlier.
Yeah, my pass. Yeah, your ID will work. Yeah. The picture? Yeah.
You have a picture of my registration?
I mean, to be real, he could just, like, I think in this case he must not have his driver's license on him. You know, I don't know what the exact case inside of Miami's, you know, laws or policies, but he probably don't have his driver's license on him. So he's trying to show it to him on his phone, but I guess the officer don't want to take the phone back to the car to run his name. That's what I think is happening.
You got a picture of it? Are you driving right now?
You can very clearly
Tesla, I need it for this vehicle.
yeah, you can very clearly tell. Like, I mean, Ashton is very compliant. Let's get past this ad. Freaking ads, man. You can tell Ashton, he's very clearly compliant. I initially thought he wasn't looking at the officer because he was just like irritated, But I don't even think that's the case. He's just, I think he's on the phone. He's just trying to get some information sent over just to provide to the officer. So he's very compliant from what I'm seeing.
I think I might have a picture.
You said you got a picture. I might have a picture. I just know I pulled it out.
What's the registration?
I ran the light. No, so a few things. Your tints, illegal. All throughout, too dark. Tag, improperly displayed. You don't have your expiration date. Your tag's been expired since 9 of 2023.
Oh, really?
Whoo. Okay, so it's like I said, the tints, they were too dark. So that was probably his probable cause initially. And then he probably sped up, probably ran the plate and saw the plate came back expired since 2023. Which is, I mean you make money, bro. You probably have other people do these things for you, right? Because you don't want to like do it yourself. Because I've seen of cases like that, but I mean that was 2 years ago, bro. Come on.
Yes. So there's
Even he's surprised.
You live down here?
Yeah, I just moved out here like 3 years ago.
3 days ago?
Yeah. From Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, but you've been in Florida for a while.
I'm from Florida, but yeah, I moved from LA probably about like a year ago. That's why you see those license plates. Hey Dante, did you ever find a picture of my registration? Is that what? I can hear you. Okay, all right.
And this officer, he's being extremely patient. You know what I mean? Some people are it's like some officers can very easily be like, it's supposed to be available upon request, and if it's not, then you're in violation. You know what I mean? Like technically, it's supposed to be available upon request. And he doesn't have to be as patient as he's being right now. But yeah, I don't even think no one really knew Ashton Hall. I mean, he was very consistent in his content, and he's still pretty big, but he was nowhere nearly as big now. So I'm pretty sure this PO did not know who Ashton Hall was at that time.
Hey, you don't have my registration, do you? My bad.
And like I said, he have other people doing these things for him. That's why he's calling around, seeing which one of those people's, taking care of that stuff. Somebody about to get fired. I can tell you that right now.
You moved down here for work purposes?
Yeah, I do YouTube. Well, I'm a YouTuber, so.
Man, I know he now he's just being nosy. Like he knew. You can look at this guy, the way he's calling people around that he properly employs, right? Look at his car, the way he holds himself, his mannerisms. You can tell that he's a businessman and he makes money. So I think that's just being nosy. I mean,
Like network and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Like streamer?
Not do fitness.
Oh, fitness?
Yeah.
Fitness coach?
There's no way to like really just put it up. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
literally
will
like
have
in the
to have
process. I got my guy like.
You will have to have the picture of it or the paperwork of it.
but he's still being lenient with just allowing him to show the picture or the paperwork too. Typically, you need the physical copies, right? A physical.
Yeah, still a selling car group chat, and I'm looking at new cars now. Cause my car is obnoxious. I don't decide to look. I don't like tents and all that stuff. I bought it like this, and I'm ready to just get rid of it. But what were you saying, Bree?
No, that's not the group chat. I don't have the
Gotcha. Where do you train at?
Now in Ashton Hall's case, he carved his way. He carved his way to be where he wanted to be. Say if he was to get arrested, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because he's still going to get his money. He's still going to make his content. He's still going to do what he needs to do to maintain what he's doing. Or obviously, with his consistency and the way he's just been pushing things to just become even better and do even better financially, right? So if he got some brand deals or something like that, if he was to ever get arrested, those brand deals might be out the window. You know how that works when it comes to people in the spotlight. But when it comes to his work ethic, he'll be straight regardless because he employs himself. He pays himself and he pays other people too. So, that's the way to do it, really.
I go to boxing. Yeah, it's hot though. You been a boxer?
Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah. It's nice.
It's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
Yeah, if I do like 15 minutes of cardio, I have to change my entire outfit.
Yeah, because it's a warehouse.
Yeah, no AC.
Give me a second, all right?
See, if I was in his case, I'd probably be like, hey.
Factor clearly gets active lifestyles.
I'd probably be like, hey, you've been real cool. You've been real compliant, man. I see, you got your things going on.
They're developed by dietitians and prepared by chefs, so they're actually good.
Not everyone is like that.
Not my insurance.
Good.
You see this?
Hi, dear. Hi, this is
How are you, man? How are you?
How are you doing?
Good,
I'm just
man.
trying to see what I can do to offer.
You can tell he come from a good family,
It's
man.
totally innocent.
It's just a traffic
The
stop,
insurance
Mom.
payment is not good. It needs to have the vehicle information down here in Florida.
Oh, I can find it. That's why I just had to even see who I was sure to buy.
Gotcha.
So now I can find. All I gotta do is type in progressive. I can find the actual.
Try it. So listen, I already wrote you the ticket for the insurance.
Okay.
But I only gave you 3. All right.
He wrote the ticket that fast? Hold on, bro. He's been standing there this whole time. I don't know. Hey.
For the windshields, I gave you for the tag expired 1-6, and I gave you the no insurance. Only 3. I could give you a ticket for this windshield, this window. I could give you a ticket for that window, this window. Legal limit 28, 26, 6%.
Yeah.
Right here you're at like a 0.
Yeah.
Here you're probably at a 0 too if I test it. All right. I'm not testing these. I'm not giving you a ticket for this. The tag.
But driving without insurance is worse than having tinting, right?
No, it's a.
Because this is gonna go on my record.
No, it's
right?
a compliance ticket. So all the tickets that you got are all compliance. They're not moving violations. They don't work towards your license.
So it's just money.
And a point. It's not money. It's just showing that you corrected it. Show a picture. Dismiss.
Oh dang.
So it's just to make sure that you corrected it.
Yeah, that's all it is. You just gotta prove that you did it when you get to court.
All right.
Present it to the judge and you're
The other
good.
thing, you've been working here. You've been residing here.
You see, I'm trying to sell it. Don't
Unless
tell me
the
that.
judge feels
You've been
different.
nice, you've been polite, and all that. Squared away. You gave me everything. We've had a nice, short conversation. You're good people.
And that's what I was saying. You know what I mean? Like, we overhype these traffic stops, man. I think if people could just not have any little attitude, no ratchetness, none of that. Be assertive, be presentable, be polite, be friendly. You don't even have to be friendly, but be everything else and compliant above all. And it really shouldn't be any issues. This guy, you see his reflection off the car. He's got a stern face this whole time, even with the light conversation. He's been real stern in the face. And I was just thinking to myself, man, you can chill out, man. Like you don't got to be so stern, right? I understand you out in the field, but like his windows are down, his hands on his phone. Just look, just be cool. Cause like sometimes if they set the momentum, they set the pace, they set the mood and all, then the citizen's gonna follow with that, right? So, I get it, but come on, man.
And I could tell moms are good people too. But now the thing down here in Florida, all right, once you establish more than 30 days, you work, that tag needs to be a Florida tag. All right, that becomes criminal. All right, so if you pass more than 30 days, you could get a criminal ticket for resident violation. All right.
Oh, so I need to
not
change
going
it
that
to
route.
Florida?
You need to get a Florida tag.
Oh,
So if you live down here, you work down here, all that, you need to get a Florida tag.
You still got some
Florida
time.
tag. Go to the tag agency, bring the title or whatnot, or any paperwork to the vehicle that belongs to you, pertains to you. Get the Florida tag. It's a quick flop or quick transfer.
Okay.
It's like $100 and something bucks, depending on the vehicle, make, whatever. Transfer it out.
Okay.
All right. I didn't give you the tag, the ticket for the decal on it either. You just have a tag. I don't know when it's expired. The only way I knew that it was expired is because I saw your windshield and I came beside you. I ran your tag.
Boom, just like I said, he saw the windows first. Then he ran up and ran his tags and came back expired. Exactly. I told you guys I know what I'm talking about.
So your tag is expired. Okay. Now the other criminal ticket that you could get, more than 6 months, second offense. So let's say you're driving this car tomorrow and a cop stops you, they're gonna see that I gave you the ticket, first offense.
Yeah.
The second one becomes arrestable. All right?
What?
Arrestable.
Oh, really?
You could be arrested in Florida
Oh, for the tent?
for not the tint. The tag expired more than 6
Expired
months.
tags. Okay.
So I gave you your first one. It's
So I need
compliance.
how fast can I get that? I can get that quick.
You could go to the tag
I mean,
agency.
to be honest, I mean, he's been cool. I mean, I see from what he's saying, you can't believe everyone or everything, but you know, the story and he seemed like he kind of buys into it. He's been there for a few days. Let him adjust. Give him some time to adjust. He's clearly a businessman. You know, let him adjust. Just tell him what he needs to do. It could have just been a warning right now. Because if you're saying that second ticket is arrestable, that second offense, I mean, is arrestable, that officer might really just arrest him. I mean, he's a cool guy. You know what I mean? Like, you got to look into these things.
There's one on 27 and 8th Street, or just Google tag agency, pull it up, and there'll be all your tag agencies. Go over there with the title, bill of sale of the car with your name and information.
Uber there, though.
Swap it out. Yeah, that'll be the smarter thing to do.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
get
you
pulled
better
over
Uber
again,
then, bro.
Those are the things that you could be facing. If a cop stops you, he could arrest
But it's
you
nice of
for
him to warn him,
arresting
because he could just like give him the ticket and
Alright.
not warn him.
I established that
For
way
the next
work
time.
and everything. I'm not. You've been polite. You've been squared away. It looks like you're just grinding, making your own means.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything but that. Just get these 3 tickets squared away. Remove the tint. All right. If you sell it, let's say you sell a car tomorrow, to show proof that you sold it. And let's say you got it off your hands.
Okay.
All right. They expired more than 6 months. Renew the tag. All right. Get your Florida tag for whatever vehicle it is. Show that you renewed it.
Okay.
It gets dismissed, and then the insurance provide the proof of the legitimate insurance card. All right, submit it. It's dismissed.
Okay. Smooth. All right. So real quick. So I need to know what's arrestable.
Arrestable is
the-
expired tag more than 6 months, second offense.
Okay.
So if I give you another ticket, like if I stop you tomorrow, you're driving this car and I see you,
Yeah.
right, and it's still expired,
Yeah.
that's your second offense ticket. It becomes arrestable.
Okay.
If you're still rocking that California tag,
Okay.
it's arrestable
Arrestable.
because you haven't swapped it out.
Okay.
All right, so those are your two. That today, that could have been the case for the
Even
resident.
if I split time in LA.
You reside here, you work here.
Okay.
All right, you need to get a Florida tag,
Okay.
and it's a safety issue too. Let's say tomorrow we find this car over in I don't know, in a river. We're gonna have to reach out to California to find out who
I
you
am,
are and all that
and
stuff.
I live here. Yeah.
And then no one's gonna find you, and no one's gonna tie 2 and 2 together quick enough.
Well, I'm glad the right person found
All
me
right.
doing this stuff. I appreciate that.
You got it. Just look. That's your phone number, and that's the address. That's the website. You go on there and submit the proof of everything taken care of. Be dismissed.
Okay.
All right, and then the 3 tickets, and then you got your license. 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. Yeah. So just call it up already. Set that you want to take it to court, and to show the proof, we'll see each other, and then it'll be dismissed.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or just submit it, and then they'll dismiss it or offer it.
Okay, that's what I want. I appreciate you, brother.
Be safe.
Hey, God bless.
Mom's a real one. And you know, shouts to this cop right here. He is very knowledgeable. He's very assertive and informative. You know, he let him know for the next time at least. He didn't have to write him anything. He could have just been, you know, cool and let him go. But he also let him know that, like, hey, because this isn't just for him, but this is for everybody. As soon as you come there, get on your stuff, make them changes that you need to make, and then you can go about everything else. You know, but most people wouldn't think that you need to do it like so, what's the word, immediately or urgently, right? But it's different everywhere. So, hey, props to them. Props to Ashton Hall. He's very compliant. I love to see these type of traffic stops. Guys, you guys don't know. I watch a lot of law enforcement and police stuff in general. So, I mean, hey, if you guys are ever interested, just let me know. I can react to a whole bunch of stuff. I might even create a second channel or a third channel for that, right? So, hey, if you like the video, comment down in the section below. Let me know what you all think and what you all want me to react to next. Like the video, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Peace out, fam.